Let me paint you a picture. Two students A and B, applied for a scholarship. Student A has a CGPA of 4.6, while student B has just 4.0. Student A has some awards to his name, while for student B there's nothing serious on paper. By the end of the whole process, student B gets the scholarship, while student A stays back, wondering what went wrong. He concluded that the process was rigged. Well, the truth is the process wasn't rigged. Student A didn't just know how to play the game. Now, here's the truth nobody will tell you in school. Your grade will get you the entry ticket, but not the winning ticket. Your CGPA, your academic excellence will get your application to be opened by the selection board, but what happens after totally depends on how you tell your story and not your grades. Now, the good thing is storytelling, writing essay, unlike CGPA, can be learned, and this is what we are going to do today. I'm going to walk you through the whole framework of writing an essay and how to structure your essay such that the selection board will wait and ask, who is this? I'll show you how to write a winning essay and not just a regular essay. Let's dive in. The selection board can smell a copy and paste essay from hundreds of miles away. First thing, I'm going to say this with love in my heart. If you have a single essay where you just copy, paste for every application, what you just do is just to change the name of the organization and your name or date, then I'm sorry to tell you this, you are wasting both your time and the selection board's time. The truth is the selection board read hundreds of essay for every application cycle, and they have this radar for generic essay. Now, this is what you should do. For every essay you're about to write, before you write an essay for a specific organization, each organization has their own specific DNA, their mission, their goal, and so on. The first thing you have to do is go through their website, go through their mission statements, then check the people they fund, people that have won the opportunities, check what is that feature in them that is connected among all the people that won previous opportunities. Then use it as a framework for your own essay. If an organization is focused on entrepreneurship and innovation, and then you are writing essay all about your academic life, then sorry, you're not winning anything. So focus your essay on your entrepreneurial and innovative mindset or the things you have done. If their organization is focused on community engagement, community impact, then your essay should be revolving around community impact, what you have done for community. That is the right way to write your essay. So I'm going to say this again. If you just copy and paste essay for all applications, then you are doing the wrong thing. You should have specific essay for each organization, and before writing any essay, make sure you know what the organization is focused on. The second thing, that's the STAR approach or the STAR method. Now for this one, I want you to pause, screenshot, save and refer back to it anytime you're writing an essay. The STAR approach works for every type of essay, for every question. Now I'm going to break it down. STAR. S is the situation. Where were you? What was happening? Now don't waste too much time on this. You should just write 2 or 3 sentences around the situation. Then the next is the task. What was happening, or what were you supposed to do? What was your responsibility? Also 3 or 4 sentences or 2 or 3 sentences is enough for this. Now the third one is the action. This is 60% of your essay. This is where you should focus on. What did you do that yielded results? What was your action? Now there is something about Nigerians, is that our modest lifestyle, we like to give, we like to commend everyone that works with us. But for your essay, the scholarship board or the selection board are reviewing you and not your team. So not we. For your essay, it should be I did this, and you should be very specific. Maybe I redesigned the model and it yielded 60% increase in blah blah blah. It should be specific, not generic. Now the last one is the result. Result is where plenty people undermine their achievement. It was a success and I learned a lot. That is not it. You should be specific also in your results. Talk numbers. Maybe there was an increase in performance by so percent, or an increase in results, and so on. So be specific in your results. And there's another one that is not in the STAR approach that people usually skip: lesson learned. Lesson learned is also very important. What did you learn from the experience? That is it for star approach. The third one, your opening statement. Your opening statement could be a hook or a coffin. Now, this is a very short one, but it's one of the most important things I will say today. Now, your opening statement is something that will either intrigue the selection board, or it will be like they are doing it because it's their duty. Let me give you two examples from the same person. My name is Solomon Alex, and I am a 500 level student of agricultural engineering. I am passionate about agriculture in my community, and that's why I'm applying for this scholarship. That is one type. Another one, in my 200 level, I witnessed a young farmer in Kogi State lose about 3 baskets of tomato due to poor post-harvest technology, while another family in Abuja had to import tomato from another country because of no access to tomato in that locality. Now, with this story, this opening, the scholarship board will be like, okay, and they will be interested. Whoever is reading your essay will be interested to hear more. So your opening statement is very important. It is important that you start with a scene, a contradiction, a question, just water the ground. The first 10 seconds of your essay should get the reader very interested in whatever you are going to say. Don't just start with your name and your level. The fourth one is the recommendation letter. Now, the recommendation letter is just like a system problem in Nigeria. I've noticed it among a lot of students, or I've seen it in different recommendation letter. Now, Nigerian lecturers, or lecturers in general, have a lot of responsibilities on their head. Aside from lectures, they have undergraduate students or students they are supervising, they have their own research work and other responsibilities they are on. So they barely have time for recommendation letter. So when you walk into their office to tell them you need a recommendation letter for certain things and this is the deadline, and you leave them, we often see the recommendation letter that sounds so generic. I know this student, I lectured him for so years, and he's a very good and hardworking student, which is generic and will not open much doors for you. Next time when you are walking into a lecturer's office to request for a recommendation letter, go with a recommendation brief, maybe a 1 page describing the thing you're applying for. Tell them, write some of your notable achievements, what the organization are looking out for, your own vision, or just a recommendation brief. Then you hand it over to the lecturer. Any good lecturer that receives such recommendation brief will be able to bring out a very strong recommendation letter within hours for you. Now, secondly, choose your recommender as well. Don't just go to a lecturer because you score A in his course and ask for a recommendation letter. Make sure the person you are asking for a recommendation letter from knows you very well and is able to say a lot about you. The last one, the vision statement. Every good essay has a vision statement at the ending. A vision where you tell what you hope to achieve and your own aspiration in some years to come. Don't just say, I hope to use this essay and I hope to use this opportunity to better myself and contribute positively to Nigeria. We have seen that in a lot of essay. I've seen that in a lot of essay, and it's overused. It will not open much door for you. Rather, you can use something like this. In the next 5 years, I plan to have my own demo farm in Kaduna, where I train traditional farmers in modern agricultural practices and expose them to more sustainable practices. Now, you can see the difference. There's location, target community, and everything in the second one. And then the selection board are made up of humans, and they will be very interested in you when they see that their program or the program you're applying for will contribute to what you intend to do. So don't just end your vision statement by saying your vision. Connect it with what you are applying for. This program will help offer me mentorship and network to achieve the same vision you already listed, which will make them feel that this opportunity is more important to you. In the next part, which is the last part of identifying and securing opportunities, I will show you how to turn one win into a career streak. You are not just winning the opportunity, but you are going to use it as an open door to get more opportunities. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Share with others too. Thank you.